What's up, friend? Welcome back to another Lorwyn Eclipsed standard video. Today, I wanted to build a deck around Catharsis, as I feel like it's one of the forgotten evoke elementals, whereas I think the card is actually pretty good. It's a 6-mana 3/4 in Boros colors, and when it enters, if white-white was spent to cast it, create 2 1/1 green and white Kithkin creature tokens. When it enters, if red-red was spent to cast it, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain haste until the end of turn. So I wanted to play Catharsis in a token go wide deck list, but specifically a token go wide deck that could take advantage of Collector's Cage, because a single Catharsis is capable of getting you that free card out of the Collector's Cage. Collector's Cage is a 2-mana artifact with Hideaway 5. For 1 at the tap, you put a 1/1 counter on target creature control. Then if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. So if you evoke Catharsis for white-white and you have a cage on the battlefield, you have Catharsis as a 3-power creature and 2 1/1s. So if you pump up one of those 1/1s with the Collector's Cage, you get whatever card is under it for free, which is awesome. I don't think there's any other creature in Standard that's capable of doing that fast and that efficiently like Catharsis is. Now, one of our hits to get out of the Collector's Cage, something like Elspeth's Stormslayer, something like Overlord of the Mistmoors. We even have Aerobroids in here as additional payoff for going wide, because we have a lot of ways to make a lot of small creatures, but they need to become threats as well. So the Elspeth ability, where you put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control and those creatures gain flying into your next turn, is pretty great. You take advantage of something like Abandoned Air Temple in here, where you can spend 4 mana and tap it to put a 1/1 counter in each creature you control. You have something like Sanguine Evangelist with Battle Cry, meaning that when this creature attacks, each other attacking creature gets +1/+0. And of course, Aerobroid as well. Now, another really great card that is fantastic payoff for playing a ton of tokens is Bristlebane Battler. The 2-mana 6/6 Trample War 2. This creature enters with 5 -1/-1 counters on it. Whenever another creature you control enters while this creature has a -/- counter on it, remove a -1/- counter from this creature. So this gets out of hand really quickly in a deck like this. I also still love Bristlebane Battler in combination with Sheltered by Ghost, because it's a way for you to give that creature Ward 4, even more than that if you stack more copies of Sheltered on it. It just makes a really good carrier of the Shelter by Ghost. Now, because we are going wide, Bridget also fits in here really nicely. It's a 3-mana 3/2. Whenever this creature enters or transforms into Bridget, create a 1/1 green and white Kithkin token. Beginning of your first main phase, you may pay green if you do transform it. Then you get a 3/2 creature that can tap for add X green or add X white, where X is the number of other creatures you control. So Bridget at some point is just a very efficient way for us to activate things like Abandoned Air Temple or Rampant Overlord, or help us hardcast the Catharsis. So Bridget feels really nice in here too, and really just works greatly with that go wide synergy. And then you have a really awesome Collector's Cage Naya deck list that takes advantage of Catharsis better than I've seen any other deck do it. We also had a really good win rate with this. I had a 5-1 record, which I thought was pretty awesome. Small sample size, of course, but proves that the deck can win, so I was quite happy with that. And yeah, also taking advantage of Ajani in the sideboard, because Ajani is goated. I was really happy with this. I thought it was awesome. Chat loved it too, so cannot wait to share it with you guys over here on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. People. Yo, what's up, Toilet Rolls? How are you? Get the pollinator going. You know anything about TMNT? Are cards good? I haven't looked at the spoilers yet. I wanted to wait till spoiler season officially started. People have said they look very powerful, so okay, Bristlebanes. I do need some mana to make it to these guys. TMNT's 3 weeks or something, I think. Alright, I'm gonna go with another Bristlebane Battler. Is TMNT nostalgic for you? Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is. I do, have fond memories, watching TMNT and playing with the, TMNT, toys and stuff, and low-key, you want to shelter this. Just grow the ward cost on the Bristlebane, make it unreachable. Currently, ward cost of 4. Then again, it's still in Iroh's range, but I don't think they play Iroh in the main anymore, so we'll see. Stop. Rel, okay. White it is. Damn, I gotta make it to these guys. Look at the Bristlebane, though. Hell yeah. No, I don't think they run Iroh's demonstration in the main anymore. I don't think so. The last I've checked Lesson Decks, it wasn't a sideboard, so it was okay, I think. Risk I was willing to take. I was like, what the fuck? There's ward 6 on this thing. Or ward 4, sorry. I want to make these, make my way over to these guys too, though. No, the Boomerang Basics? Fuck. Fuck you. Well, we're struggling because we're missing our land drops, sadly. Also, this game would be so fucking easy. Damn it, chat. Whatever. I don't love this, but yeah, you know. Just dawned on me that this is that song. Yeah. Where the fuck's Jason Derulo at? Like... Okay, whiff. Cage land, yeah. The trenches. Song's a bop, though. Song activates you like a sleeper agent. Alright, well, I can't do anything with 3 lands, I fear. So, it ends there. I'm out of here, man. Aldak, how could you betray us like this? Gonna make an argument for like a lot of these things. Gotta cut something. Let's see, Upbeast also. I'll try this out, I think. Maybe 1 Upbeast. Ah, this is fine. Bit of a mess, but... Wow. I don't mind it, though. Okay, a little circus vibes. Yeah, so request's still open. White. And that took a twist. Okay, vibes. Tripping balls. I think it's interesting. I don't mind music like this. Like, it's wacky, it's crazy, but I think it's quite fun. Let's get Viv going here, I think. Can we? I guess we... Can you lock the fuck in? My goodness. Yeah, we can't get Viv going, can we? Anyway, I'm still gonna set it up, I guess. Whatever you want to do, man. Okay. I think it's a fun song, chat. I don't care. I think it's fun. I think it's silly. I think it's campy. I like it. I like it. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, sell me the Carnival Fantasy, I guess. She's cute. I like the beat. It's definitely all over the place, but... So if I go Evangelist... I have a 2-power, 1-power, and a 1-power. Still don't get to this. Bro, like, what do you want from me for real? Like... Like something went wrong there. Okay, it's fine. Go here. I'm gonna put that in a queue. The song is in the bottom right here. Right here where my mouse is hovering. Roboroid time. What the hell, why not? Just step it all. Like, just vote. We know you're gonna do it. Just vote. Okay, behind the bunny, yeah. Bye Bunny is guarding the song. Garita, okay. Not sure how much left we have in the queue here. Oh, did I accidentally put a whole album in? Fuck, I think I did. Oh no, I did put 2 whole albums in the queue. Okay, it may be over. Never mind. Some request is screwed up. I have to fix that. GG. Some request temporarily closed. Yeah, we can finally cage. Woo! What a vibe. Can't believe it. Vivian. Get him, boss. Get rid of the artist talent here. Just swing for 5. Looking pretty solid here. Alright, sweet. Yeah, we'll run it back. What the hell, why not, right? Puppies. Okay. Uppies? Uppies time? Okay, this is fine. We'll keep this. Yes, yes. The lands and me were always fighting. We don't get along. Chikorita was summoned as well. Jean. Bristle. I like the Planeswalkers. This could be really nice. Come on now. I like the new Ajani. Yeah, I think the new Ajani is a lot more powerful than people give it credit for, you know? And you need to fuck off, Jean. Like, I'm so serious. Jean? No. Killing the vibes. I started growing the bristle. Seer. Sad. Seer is sad. Tell me, Maddox, how Kutsil and Innocence are the same. Or am I thinking of a different Kutsil? Because there's multiple cards named Kutsil in the format. The playable one is Kutsil's flanker, usually. Well, the difference between a Selesnya draw Kutsil and like the Kutsil that in Enduring Innocence is that Enduring Innocence draws even if you're not attacking, right? I think that's a big, very important difference between both cards. Okay, we got Elspeth. Let's see if we can give it an uptick so we can grow Bristle. Pew pew. Alright, sweet. All we have to do is make it fly, win the game. Or, like, activate Abandoned Air Temple. That's also good, I think. Bristlebane Battler actually going so hard, though. What's their next card? They have, like, 2 mana open, but they have the Artist Talent discount. Yeah, Cage. I know. Cage just isn't showing up much. Like, be a little shy. Okay, Ancestral Recall. Bad card, you know. I don't know. We should be cool here, I think, though. Yeah, I'll take it. Hey, let's go. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Slag Storm is just lame as hell. I mean, not much I can do about that. Voice. Edge. Evangelist? I wonder if they're playing Control or if they're like doing some Boros stuff. Okay, they're just like aggro. Okay. Makes sense. Rip Evangelist. Okay, let's go. Roboroid. Yeah, I was looking like Jeskai for a second. I was getting nervous. But, yeah. We can get through this. No blocks. You got it. Bestie. Oh. Burst lightning. Burst lightning. Roboroid still, like, has, like, such a big target on its back, like, every time. People just still kill that guy pretty easily. But Roboroid having kind of, like, fallen out of favor, I feel. Jean double white, so I can set up Elspeth. Also like Jean and Catharsis, because you could use Catharsis. You could tap Catharsis with Jean, which I think is another like nice piece of synergy in the deck. Kind of vibey. Whoa, Case of the Crimson Pulse, huh? Yeah, nice little bonus. Not that we get there, but it's cool that it can happen, I guess. Grandma, you got some work to do. Yeah, they're burned for sure. Could fly over, I could jump block these mice, maybe. See what happens. Boop. Block them. Ban them. Get them banned. We don't do that here. Sure. Definitely gonna try to flip that case, you know. See, that's what happens when you try to do that. No. Wait, do I have lethal? I feel like Jean is going to be annoying. Wait a minute. Easy. Never worried. Okay. Burn. I'd like to shelter. Definitely gonna stick with that. May not need Overlord. Maybe a bit too much of an investment. We could go Seam Rips. And I think I like the rest. I think we should be fine. Let's go. No, it's like, you know, messaging me during stream like that. It's just like, no. Like, if you're messaging me something like that, then I'm gonna automatically have to assume that, you know, you can message weirder shit too. I don't like that. Just be in Twitch chat. I'll answer regardless, right? It's not as if I don't answer people in the chat and you have to be desperate to get a reaction. Ooh, we have the cage Catharsis. Be nice. Yeah, exactly. You can message me on so many platforms and I'll always reply. Just not MTG Arena chat for everybody to see. Okay, cage. Give me a banger. Oh. Cage, why? Why would you do that? I guess bristle, like, sure. That makes me not very happy though. But we'll still do it. Like, we'll still look in, but yeah. I do like that too, though. But that's, I guess, are we dead desperate? Well, thing is, like, this could flop. They do have, they do play burn. They'll have a lot of removal, you know. I feel like Seam Rip on the Amberheart Challenger feels like the safest thing for us to do here. It's like, there's no way this cage sticks. It's kind of the same playing starting town or that, I guess. We'll do starting town. Alright. No Helix into the face? Damn. Wit. Okay, so we're gonna go whites. Wait, am I in full control? Hold on. Every stream is muted. Somebody tell them in the chat they probably have their tab muted, I think. Sounds like it. Thanks. Somebody that always mutes like certain tabs so they don't like play. Well, GG. The curse then. Bristle or Evangelist? Probably Bristle. Everything glitched, everything dead. Chat, do we lock in? I think we do. Yeah, isn't like some of the most recent like Windows updates like actually like horrendous or something? Like, I mean, when aren't Windows updates horrendous, to be honest? It's like the better question to ask, I guess, but sadly I do have to chum block, I think. You know what would be great? A Shelter Begos. What the hell is this sequencing? Like, why wouldn't you do that earlier so your slick shot hits for more? Like, what the fuck? Are you good? They're not good. They keep missing out on a ton of damage because they like hold their interaction. It was like a control player that plays aggro. For the first time. Either way, we have a good amount of damage here, I hope, with the Prairie too. So the Prairie and the Evangelist should be chilling. You still gonna swing? No. Alright, we're fine, chat. We're fine. I'll vibe. Hedge Maze. Who plays Hedge Maze? Kona? Save me! Kona? Hell no. Oh god, yeah, it is Kona, isn't it? The devil's here. I'm only wondering if Jean should be a Lana or Elves. I think it should be. I think Jean should be a Lana or Elves. The more I think about it, the more I'm like... I should have actually held full control there, but it's fine. Unagi, they had Hedge Maze, Surveil. Wait, red? I think it's still Kona though, right? Like, well... Yeah, maybe it's a Harmonizer deck, I guess, with but would that play Hedge Maze? I don't know. Fire magic in the main! Ah ha ha! That's fun. That's good vibes. Sadly. Teamer control, yeah. Shana. The heli. So confused. Huh. Unagi, Fire Magic, Phantom Interference to Shana. It's just a brew, I think. I don't know. Teamer control? No, I mean no. Wondering how much more counter magic I'm gonna get hit by. I don't know. Fuck it, we'll try. Oh yes. Star charts. Okay, they're trying to find counter magic, I guess. Maybe 3 steps or something, or... I don't know. Why would you be in Teamer in control? What's the payoff? Like the Stonecrafter mage or whatever? I don't know. Okay, well, that went through. We're vibing. They didn't have it. Yeah, they didn't have it. Got lucky. Oh, Season of Weaving shenanigans. What the hell? No, that's something. Well, if I click that, they're probably gonna play the Shana out, but also I think that's fine then. Oh damn, they can interact with that. That speed. Season of Weaving. Somebody trying to like go after like green decks, I guess. The bounce. Oh my goodness. Alright, buddy. Also whiff on the cage. Yep, Fire Magic, Season of Weaving, whoever they are, they definitely have a good matchup against Go White decks. Yeah, they're not vibing. I told you, like, it was giving Stonecrafter for another Fire Magic. That has. No, your song put an entire album in the queue, so that's why it wasn't played, because I had to delete the whole album out of the queue. So. Out of luck, sorry. There were two song requests that put the entire album in. Casualties, I fear. Yeah. Well, you know, if I'm in the middle of a game and you put a self-titled, if you put a self-titled album in, I'm gonna click the first thing that pops up, and if it's the album, then GG. Like, I have to also be focused on playing the game, right? Like... I mean, I'll try Cage. Here comes, like, the Shana. I mean, and if it's not, then I get the Voice of Victory, which is nice, but... Yeah, a deck that's, like, mainboarding Fire Magics and Stonecrafter Mages just feels so evil against us. Like, but, like, they literally designed their deck to beat ours, sadly. Like, Data has not much to do about that, outside of hoping that Voice of Victory shows up, I think. Not much else to it, really. And maybe, like, grind them out with Planeswalkers. I don't know. Hard counter. Yeah, it really feels like it. Really feels like it. Really feels like it. I fear. Yeah, a Demi and a Prayer, I guess. Like, Voice of Victory showing up would be nice. This is the last song in the queue, because it's been 5 hours. Yeah, maybe it's just like anti-nursery vibes, I guess. But yeah, it's really good against us. Sadly, we're a casualty to whatever they're trying to target, so... What can you do? Hopefully we can get through it, but... We'll vibe. Hope for the best. Ritzel! Dodge all those, Fire Magics. We got a Demi. I mean, I would like to try a Johnny. Come on, stick. Nice. Went through. Victory. Here. I can't. 4 fire magics, please. Oh, man. Sometimes, chat, they just have it. Sometimes they just have it. Yeah, I guess so. Fire magic. Again. Right. Whenever I go Catharsis white, then I can hold a rigid. I still got more removal, bet. I know this is really greedy, but at some point I gotta run out, right? Like, feels like another fire magic, though. Or is this like a new spell unlocked or something? What? Weird. I mean, I definitely do think there were some weird vibes going on with the way that they sequence things, but it's okay. It's like throwing away a fire magic to hit a single 1/1 so that you can, you know, play around a Demi is kind of crazy, but... yeah. I do think it's a bit of a weird play there. It's very strange. I mean, I don't know what about the standard meta justifies all of this, but okay, I guess. You know? Okay, I guess. Good hit. Good top deck. Well, crazy we survived that. Okay. Wow, like... so they're playing fire magics, pyroclasms, season of weavings, all of that shit. But that's not even good against, like, green landfall either, right? And snipe the top deck, that's true. So weird. Well, I don't know. I think they got a pretty cool deck. I feel like it's a bit outdated though, because like the meta is just not fit for this anymore, but it is against me. So, but I think they have a cool deck. I mean, teamer control is like not something you see every day, so that's spicy at least. Yeah, no, I do think it's not very good against mono green landfall, no. I'm not sure what you try to target with that deck outside of, I guess, like bend airbending combo, maybe like Simic Rhythm, like those decks, I guess, but they kind of fell out of favor a bit, those decks regardless. But I mean, it's cool, you know? Something original at least, which is always great to see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right. Hoping that would have stick, but no red this time. Uh-oh. It's like flash in a demi, I guess. Definitely try to dig for red for sure. Gotta make sure they can fire off those 3 pyroclasms in their hand, you know? Those 3 pyroclasms and 2 fire magics. They gotta be cast somehow, you know? Abe, thank you for the gifty. I guess I'll try Evangelist. Into a counter. Okay. Needed uppies to hate on the graveyard there. I could go in for 4. I could set up another pollinator. I think I'll just go in for 4, right? Demi also has a secret mode where it gains flying, so that could push some damage as well, maybe. The Demi's secret flyer mode. Ajani? Johnny Ols challenge. Yeah, I think I open myself up too much to a pyroclasm if I do that. Fly, Demi, fly. Gonna just get killed. Dusty, no. Alright. I'll still try Jean then. Pyroclasm. Fire magic. 600 of those. least if they do that, the Stonecrafter also dies. You know, fuck it, we take those. Yeah, here goes the most obvious thing ever. Honestly? Yeah. What the hell? Bristle. Bristle, maybe? Kind of annoying. We'll see. Like, if they want to pyroclasm me, like, be my fucking guest and lose your Tishana while you're at it, I guess. Right? Then my Ajani goes back online. Bristle goes to 3 at least. Okay. Chat, we can make it through this. I'm telling you. No jinx. Please no jinx. But we can make it through this for real. Transform. Oh, it doesn't tap for red yet. Put 2 open there. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it because, you know, get it out of Pyroclasm range, I guess. Start swinging. Therefore. Did we still do it? And we still do it, chat. We still do it. Their deck was designed to destroy us, and we still just made it through. That's all I'm saying. That's great. Ooh, we have the cage transform. Hopefully. Wait a minute. I don't have a basic yet, so we'll start off with this. Surely I look into the cage, right? Yes. Bangers? I guess Evangelist. 87% Mythic means that they are pretty far away from being in the numbered ranks. I think that low-key don't want interaction to interfere, so maybe I'll start with voice. For now. Sheesh. Okay, let's go. We get ourselves a little Catharsis. I mean, chat, a single card activating Collector's Cage is fucking sweet, though. Like, that's fucking cool as hell. One card single-handedly activating Cage is wild. Things you love to see. Shit, am I gonna get board wiped? I may. was gonna just slam Roborite, but I feel like I may get board wipe. Maybe I can hit the Planeswalker here. Oh. I feel a bit sus about this. Yeah, it curves directly out. It's great. No. So you need to get to 99% mythic, and then you get into the numbers. So the lower your percentage, the worse you're off. The higher the better, yeah. Right. Board wipes. Easy win. Yeah, no. No, being 0% mythic is the worst thing that you could ever be, so yeah. And it is possible. Some people have tanked all the way to 0% before. I mean, intentionally, of course. I think you concede a lot of games, but you could do it. Yo, Serve, thank you for the prime. Yes. Strategic Betrayal, Day of Black Sun, Double Core. It feels like a Eugene deck. It feels like Golgari, Eugene, Control or something, maybe? I guess so. Run it! It drains you with Annex and keeps healing thanks to the changing artifacts. Yeah, that is... For the Furdok core with Annex is like a very nasty combination. Like, it's very nasty. An enchantment that's pretty tough to remove and an artifact that's pretty tough to remove. Like... Ooh, I do love the vibes. I do hate the lands, but I think it's worth trying. Hopefully we can find an untapped land somewhere. Hey, yo. Yeah, I've been wanting to give Cage another shot, and Catharsis feels like the perfect card, so really sweet to see it work out. Beautiful art on the Citadel. Really flashing in a Demi on their turn. Losing a core plus triple annex was my worst MTGA experience ever. Oh shit. That seems really nasty. We should make like a mono black demon stack with Furdok core in it or something. I'll write it down. Hold on, let me put it on my deck ideas. Now that I've finally done this Cage deck, I can get rid of that. And I can add mono blue or mono black. Mono black demons. That could be a vibe. Demi? Well, Standard is turning a lot more fair. Fortunately. Standard's turning a lot more fair because, like, people initially thought that Badgermal decks couldn't be beat, and it turns out they can. So, like, we have a lot of slower decks actually doing pretty good at the top of the meta right now. Lessons, Dimir mid-range, Dimir Excruciator, you know. Mono green landfall isn't necessarily super fast either, so the format is slowing down. Oh. Well, that doesn't do shit because it gets hit, but I'm still going to activate it because I can. Christmas, thank you for the 52. We recover with Elspeth. So yeah, like mid-rangey decks, slower decks are kind of back, you know? It's not all about comboing off on turn 4 anymore. You lost to Dimir control pile with a random jumbo Cactuar. Damn, nothing sacred anymore. Yes, board wipe .deck with Annex to win the game, I guess. Swear to God, for the longest time I was thinking, where the hell are they getting the black mana from? Bruh. I was like, this is colorless. The ultimate team up, by the way, Johnny and Elspeth. Look at them. Absolute vibes. Okay, wait, how much damage do I have? If I go Prairie, activate Elspeth, activate. That'll be 3, 6. Is that 10? Wait, but does Cage close it out? I don't know if I have the mana for that. No, I don't. Oh well. I'm gonna do it anyway. Like 1 mana off. But I have like more man lands, so just gonna close this game out for us. Oh well. Okay. We're still chilling hard as fuck anyways. We're chilling so hard. Like, you try, but is gifting with Cruel Claw even good? I've never been a fan of it. Personally, I've never been a fan. Not for me, at least. I also don't know what Cruel Claw Heist gift does for them in this situation. Like, I don't think they benefit from stealing anything from us. So, definitely not in their situation, but like in general, I'm not a fan either. Anyway, not what just fell there, but every day I drop something. We're fine. This deck is cooking, man. I love it. 122.